Hello, 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 my friends. Welcome to Somewhere in Between. I'm your host, Naomi Loud. And for those who don't know me, I am an author, a witch, an artist. I hold many hats. And this is why we're here. I thought I would record a short and sweet episode for you to explain what the point of this podcast is, the ethos, as you will. As previously mentioned, I hold many hats. I am a multifaceted artist. Off the top of my head, let's list off the things that I do. I'm an author of 8 books, romance specifically. I am thinking of branching out, but that's for another day. I'm an artist, capital A. I've noticed that some authors don't call themselves artists, so that's why I sort of put that on there too, because I am an artist first, then an author. I'm a poet, I'm an illustrator, and that's fairly new, but I'm loving it and people are responding to it. So here we are, another hat. I'm an illustrator, I'm an astrologer, I'm a tarot reader, I'm a witch. The list goes on. No, I think that's it. And so for the longest time, I want to say a decade, I've tried to niche myself into one box for the internet because that's what they tell you to do, right? And so I first became known, let's say, my first like public facing account that I took very seriously, and it was a professional thing. I became even a full-time astrologer at one point, is astrology. But it was all encompassing when it comes to tarot, spirituality, mental health, um, trauma. It was like very focused on that. But after quite a few years, I burnt out, especially when it came to the astrology of it all, because when you're public facing on the internet, people just want things from you. And so I didn't have a lot of good boundaries back then, and I started just resenting my audience. I started resenting being stuck in this niche, and I literally ghosted my account. It still exists. I've privated it, but it's still there. I ghosted it. And back then, I used to have a podcast. It was called The In Between, actually. And it was very focused on spirituality, just like my Instagram account. And so there's a nod to that part of myself in this new name called Somewhere in Between. But the reason why I chose Somewhere in Between is because I tend to fall somewhere in between. Sometimes I want to be whimsical, sometimes I want to be deep, sometimes I just want to be funny, I want to be serious, I want to talk about this, I want to talk about that. And I needed a space where I could do that. I wanted a space where people would expect that from me because I am sick and tired of being niched down for the algorithm. And I find that podcast for me was the one place where I could just sort of yap and not have to think about, oh, did I do a hook properly? Did I hook my audience properly? Oh, this is too long. Oh, this is not. So this is a place where I'm not fighting with an algorithm. You find me here or you don't, but I'm here yapping. So the same thing happened with the burnt out resenting cycle loop I do with my current Instagram account, which is my author page, which has been much more successful. And I've been far more successful in that realm. But yet again, I started resenting being seen and known only for that. And people only wanted that, which is completely understandable. Hello, they followed me because I'm a romance author. And then I'm getting pissed off that they don't want to read my like obscure poetry or whatever. You know what I mean? I caught it right before I was going to burn it to the ground yet again, which is like, I love doing that. I love that little cycle of being super excited, building something, resenting it, and then burning it to the ground and then starting over. So I'm not doing this time. I've kept the account. It's there. It's definitely there forever. It's sticking, you know. But I did create another account. And that sort of holds the umbrella of everything else. It's called Naomi Loud In Between. And this is where the podcast is going to live. This is where my poetry club lives. So anything that doesn't really relate to my author persona is going to live on that new account. I have been procrastinating in making this first episode because I wasn't sure if I wanted to jump write in, or if I wanted to do a small little intro like this. And I finally chose to do the intro because then I can sort of just jump in next time with a cutesy little intro with everything all set up, and we're all on the same page on what we're expecting of me. You know what I mean? This is me informing you. If anyone knows about human design, I'm a manifester, and I must inform, apparently. I can't just do everything in silence. It's annoying. So I'm testing out a few things. I'm testing out the background. I might show up on my couch the other day. If this is also filmed, this is going to live on YouTube also. So these are all things I'm testing out. I want this to sort of just progress as we go. You know, there might be segments. All of a sudden, there might be a few things. I'm just finally learning that my brain likes to have free realm of creative input. So I need to just create space for it. And then my brain's going to figure out what's going to go where. You know what I mean? So we're going in blind. All of us, we're just going in blind. I do have my first episode linked up in my brain. I know what I'm going to be talking about. I've been thinking about it for the beginning of the year. I have been hinting about this podcast for the beginning of the year since January. So here we are. I've done it, guys. Are you proud of me? Oh my God. So that's that. And I really hope you subscribe and join me on this party of whimsy and rage. That's my new thing. Full of whimsy and rage. Full of whimsical yearning and fiery rage. So yeah, 2026, the year of doing whatever I want. And I wanted to do a podcast. So here we are. So I hope you stick around. Please subscribe, share, follow wherever you see this, because I'm going to be posting this everywhere. And buckle up. Let's go on this journey together. Okay, bye.